How to set up an electric fence from this to this in just 5 minutes. Setting up an electric fence for goats isn't hard, but with these extra tips it will be even easier. We start with plastic tread-in posts and a net fence. Drop the first post, then stretch the fence out, dropping posts as you go. Using your instep against the post to stretch the fence makes it tighter. Tread-ins are installed between posts to keep the fence tight. The bottom hook of the tread-in holds the bottom strand of fencing to the ground. This strand is not electrified, so no shorts occur. Hooks on the tread-in post hold other strands of the fence. When it's done, this is what it will look like to your goats. And this is what it will look like to you. In the field, vegetation will make this process just a little more difficult, so be prepared to use your patience. Counting your posts as you drop them will help you judge whether to build around another clump of brush or not.
What I like to do with the nets is there's 3 nets, 14 posts on each net. So I like to kind of gauge myself to where I start in the middle here, and then I've got 7 posts until I go to the middle, so I just go as far out as I can around as much of the oak brush as I can. And then the most important net to measure on is that last net that's going to be tying them together, because you want to make sure that you have that by the time you hit your 7th post, you're at least halfway to the other corner of the net, and that way you don't run into a lot of problems.
Metal connectors at the end of each net slide together to make a secure connection from net to net. Now let's get power to the fence. Pound a 6-foot ground rod into the soil. The longer your fence or the drier the soil, the more ground rods you'll need. If you skimp here, you'll suffer from low voltage and goat escapes. Next, set up your solar panel. Most solar panels are sold without a mounting stand. Ours were homemade and designed to allow us to tilt the panel for better solar collection. Remember, if you live in the northern hemisphere, always point your panel to the south. The solar panel is connected to the battery via wires in the clips. The battery is connected to the charger. Be sure that positive is connected to positive and negative to negative. Test the fence and you're ready to go. When it's time to take the fence down, a handyman jack works well to pull up ground rods.
What Nathan's doing is he's taking out the white stakes as he goes along. It's a good reason to keep them like in small bunches so you can go around and pick them up easier later. First, what you're going to do is take out all the white stakes all the way around and undo your nets as you're going. And then after that, go ahead and take the nets.
You can use Nathan's grab and go method, which results in something like this. Or you can go more slowly and carefully, removing sticks as you go to improve your results.
And as you're taking the nets down, you're going to keep the net that you're collecting. You'll put the yellow posts in one hand, and then you'll keep the net itself folded up underneath your arm. That way you don't catch it on the sticks. And you don't bring a whole lot of garbage into your net that you're going to have to pick out later, so it'll roll up fine. Okay. Doesn't look like it's much of a problem, but you see these sticks right here. These have to be taken out. And even just a small piece, like if you had something like that stuck in the net, when you go to unroll it, it'll cause a lot of problems.
Once your fence is rolled up again, you're ready to move on to the next pen. Of course, this whole process is much easier if you have a partner to help you.
Yes, on videos.
It is.